So now what we're going to do is practice layering washes from light to dark so we can get the feel of how we want to really proceed, or the process of painting with watercolor, which is going from light to dark. And we'll just do it with these rectangles. So the first layer we're going to put on here is a light wash as the first large background layer. And I'll go ahead and layer in each one of these. There's 3 designs here. And I'll start and go through each one, each layer, combining them all in the process, so you can see how this would work out in a painting. So I want to use a flat brush, and so I have different sizes of the flat brush. So on a larger shape, such as this background one, I would like to try to accomplish this with not a lot of strokes, as few strokes as I can. So I could use this larger brush, flat brush. This is an inch flat brush, and I could use this to paint in this first background layer. So I'll start that way. Then I'll work down to smaller brushes as I go. So I have my blue in my palette here, and I bring that over to the side here. And as you can see, I can start to work with the color. It's going to drip down here because I have it on an angle, and then I can test out how dark the wash is. And that's darker than I want it, so I'll bring more water over here. Okay, and that's probably about the right value, because it's going to dry lighter when it goes to dry. So what I'll do is I'll come up to here to this shape, and I'll make a pass, and then I'll make another pass like so, and then go back into that, and then bring it down like so, like that. And I can, if I want to, pull out a little color at the edge here and just paint in this large shape as a wash of a light value blue. Okay, then I'll go down to my next shape down here, paint across, stop right at the edge, go back into that stroke, and then make another one here like this. Dry off my brush and pull out some of the paint on the edge here. Okay, bring a little more pigment into my palette. Now here I could pull this way, but I also could go across like this. Overlap. I also could flip my paper vertically, and then paint it down like I did these, but this method will also work depending on what you're trying to do. Okay, so I've painted now the first layer, this background layer, and I need to let that dry to do the next.